Welcome to Life Between the Listings with Erin and Amy, where we are realtors by day and just real people hanging out, Erin. We are sitting here today and we're going to be discussing how to get a house ready in the summer months, right?
Exactly. And we're excited because we are being hosted by Fortified Dreams, which is amazing.
And property management company, Fortified Dreams Property Solutions. We've got their little glasses here.
Yes.
So it's wonderful. We're in their very cool space in downtown Greensboro, and we're just going to get started here.
I'm thankful for that.
Yeah.
But let's talk about how do we get a home summer ready?
Okay.
Because we, in North Carolina, we can go from 40-degree temperatures to 98-degree.
Yes.
And we have grasses
24 hours.
burning.
Yeah.
Flowers that are dying, and we have possible sellers that want to put their house on the market.
Sure.
How do we guide them?
So that's great because I think we deal with this all the time, right?
We do.
And I think I have one right now that I'm working with, and the advice that I have given my sellers is this. One, you've been a great steward of the home you've been in. You've maintained your home beautifully. It looks great. But we have to add a little pizzazz to the home. We need to add a little pop to the home.
Yep.
You know, you look at this backdrop here, it gives a little pop. You want something that draws attention in. And I think summer months, we are in the South. We are a porch sitting community.
100%.
We love our porches.
All day.
We love to sip our tea, drink a glass of wine, have our coffee. So those areas of your home that really give the biggest impact, I think one of the things that you can do, flowers. Landscaping, flowers, it's typically not a very expensive thing, but oh my goodness, does it make someone stop and go, wow, right?
Curb appeal is everything. That is my biggest thing. I think if somebody sees your home on realtor.com, Zillow, whatever website they see it, the first thing they most likely will do is drive by.
Yes.
So
they're stalking the homes before they're on, before they're really going in and making those appointments.
And if the grass crunches like a Frito, we have issues. Y'all, we have issues.
Yeah.
We need to talk about watering the lawn, trying to help it stay moist, stay green. We all know summer is not our best friend, but neither is January to February, where we have a lot of snow and ice.
That's right. Every season's going to have challenges, but
It's a quandrum.
But we're going into the summer months now, which is why we're talking about this at this point.
Exactly.
And I do think you're right. I think keeping good irrigation, making sure things, mowing the lawn. When your house is on the market, you want to keep that lawn mowed weekly.
100%.
Do not let it grow so you have to, go through and you find lions and tigers and bears, oh my, right? We need to keep it at a level
and copperheads
where people feel welcome. They
100%.
feel like they can make it their home. So I think that's one big thing.
I agree. And I think definitely landscaping, curb appeal, like we talked about, that's everything.
Yeah.
And even if it's just like a few little flower pots or something like that, if the seller is no longer here and we have to help them facilitate and get a landscaper
Which is
there,
often the case.
we can do that.
Yeah.
But people make a decision within the first 3 minutes of driving by your house.
Are they going to come inside?
Exactly.
And a lot of times the way the home is taken care of on the outside is representative of how it may have been taken care of on the inside, or is the perception of the consumer. And since this podcast is for our buyers and sellers, understand that when you're positioning your home on the market, you want to draw someone in. And so if you've got shoddy landscaping, if it hasn't been taken care of, if you haven't put down even pine needles, some mulch, it's very low cost going in, but has high impact.
A huge impact.
Yeah.
And again, you should rely on your trusted advisor, your realtor, who most likely has amazing connections that can help you to get to that point. But our goal, and how many years have we been in real estate now?
A long time.
Together. Too long to talk about. That is kind of what we promote.
Sure. Yeah.
And
What are some other areas do you think that are really important if your home's going on the market? What are things people are looking for? Now think about it. We live in an area where 3 seasons out of the year, you're really outdoors, right?
you are.
So what would be other areas that would be
I
important?
think, you know, if you have a outside area, kind of like a little backyard oasis that you can turn into what you desire.
Yes.
I think that's so important because here I feel like families really love to gather around a fire pit or a
Families,
grill.
friends, the holidays.
And you can
Yeah.
just hang out and have fun. I know I was at Costco today and I couldn't even get through the lines of the people that were buying stuff to grill out for the holiday weekend.
Yeah.
That is so important. So I think a great outdoor
Yep. I agree.
area.
I agree.
is-
And some low impact or high impact, low cost might be putting pavers down in areas that that are mulched or areas that maybe don't look so great right now. Putting in some little plants. I think that's
Anything
just
that
to
can-
warm up the space overall.
And I have clients that actually, we just put their house will hit the market tomorrow. And they had a patio out back, beautiful, perfectly landscaped and all of that. But they decided to order the snap in place Trex. It's not really Trex.
That's different.
Exactly the same though. It looks unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
And it's got, you know, they've got the table, the 6 chairs around, the grill to the
What an
side.
inviting space it probably created.
Oh my God.
Do you know what else I really love? I love the lights. I think whenever I have a listing that has those lights that go over like a fire pit
Yes.
or a patio decking area, that always seems to be a hit.
Yes.
Because we can oftentimes capture those in a photograph and it helps someone to understand like what they could do out there.
I
You know,
think
it's creating
backyard
the
space.
possibility, right? So if you're selling your home, you're
it.
creating that possibility of what that could be for the next person. And I think that's an important thing. And it doesn't take much to do that. It's usually, again, low cost, high impact overall. There are times though where we need overhauls. There are homes that are,
We have that.
there are times
Yeah.
where homes need a little bit more to it. Would you say that overall the outside exterior, making sure that that type of thing is done on those homes is important when you've had buyers come through?
I think so, because I think living in North Carolina and selling homes in North Carolina, most of our clients love the fact that they can be outside until beginning of November.
Yeah.
You know, and then we get a little chilly, not super, but the fact that you can enjoy that outdoor space for so many months, whereas if you look at somebody in South Florida or Alabama, Arizona, to where they cannot be outside in the summer
We
months.
do have amazing, like that weather
We-
across the board. That's, I
we
think, what's
can.
bringing so many people here, to be honest.
It's a blessing.
Yeah, it is.
And I think the outdoor is so important.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like I always say, it's an oasis. You can make it to whatever you want. If you don't like what it is, change it.
Yes.
But we do live
Yeah.
outside so much from this time of year until October.
Yeah. What's another thing that you found with your sellers preparing their homes for the market in the summer? I have found that doing pressure washing, it does not cost much, but what an impact again, because we get that kind of that green, mossy pollen. It gets a little crummy looking, where everything is fine. It just looks dirty. Don't you think that that makes a huge impact? It's well worth doing.
100%.
Yeah.
So I have a home that will hit the market in the next few days. We had the interior painted. we had the exterior pressure washed and the roof.
Doesn't it feel like a new home?
I walked up there yesterday ready for the photo shoot with Eric, who's been with us on our podcast. And I was like, what? Stop the presses. Whose house is this? Is this the
Huge
same?
difference. Huge.
Amazing. And I think for sellers, doing something like that is a small drop in the bucket
Yeah.
to make your house ready.
Yeah.
Because we can't combat the pollen.
No.
We can't.
And
it built up and it, we have to.
I think the ROI of what you put in, that return on just that little bit of effort up front, take a couple of weeks up front, get everything looking ship shape, goes a long way. Because those pictures are like a first date. You make one chance, you have one chance to make that first impression, right? That first impression.
Agree.
If that impression is bad, you're not going to get people
You're
coming
done.
to your home.
You're out.
And so it's the same thing. Do those things on the exterior, get them inside, because you could have the most incredible home. But if you can't get them through the front doors, you've lost.
And that's
so
the whole thing.
preparing them, getting you to do these things beforehand is going to be a huge benefit for you. Hopefully bring you more ROI overall. But the fact is, it'll get people in and get offers to your table.
I agree,
So I think that's a
100%.
big part of it.
And I
So,
think all day, listen to your realtor because we live it, we breathe it
we
every
hear it
single
from
day.
everyone else too. We hear it from the buyers and what they're
And
saying. So
We only have your best interest at heart.
Yeah. So listen, this has been great. This has been a little bit more informal, but this is kind of what we love.
We kind of love this.
This is like girl
we
talk.
love the vibe. We're
Yep.
chilling.
Yep.
But we thank you so much for watching. We ask you to subscribe, leave a comment, share with your friends, and we can't wait to see you again.
Yes. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Cheers.